A jury just awarded $6 million to a young woman because a court agreed that Instagram and YouTube were deliberately designed to be addictive. Not what she saw, not the content, the design. The infinite scroll, the autoplay, the notifications that pulled her back in. And here's what nobody in the personal finance world is talking about yet. The exact same design is running on your shopping apps right now. Welcome back to Sisters for Financial Independence. I'm Catherine Agopcan, and I am the creator of the Secure First Money Method, a 5-stage framework that helps women move from financial stress to financial confidence by doing money in the right order. Today, I want to connect something that just happened in a California courtroom to something that is very likely happening in your bank account every single month. Stay with me because this is going to shift the way you see your spending forever. Let's talk about what happened in this trial because the legal theory is the most important part. The case was called KGM versus Meta and YouTube. A 20-year-old woman sued Instagram and YouTube, claiming she was hooked on their platform as a child. She started using YouTube at age 6, Instagram at age 9, and by her teens, she was struggling with anxiety, body dysmorphia, and suicidal thoughts. Now, here's what's fascinating from a legal standpoint. The lawyers couldn't sue over the content. There's a federal law called Section 230 that protects platforms from being responsible for what users post. So instead, they argued something different. They said it's not what's on the platform. It's how the platform was built. Infinite scroll. No natural stopping point, so you never get a signal to put the phone down. The autoplay. The next video starts before you've decided to watch it. Notifications engineered to pull you back the moment you step away. And beauty filters showing you an idealized version of yourself and everyone around you. The jury agreed. They called it a design defect, the same legal theory used to hold car manufacturers accountable for faulty seatbelts. The architecture itself was the harm. They found internal documents from Meta's own executives that said things like, if we want to win big with teens, we must bring them in as tweens. They knew and they built it anyway. Now, I want you to pause for a second and think about the last time you bought something you didn't plan on buying. Was it on Amazon? Was it on a TikTok shop? Was it Shein? Maybe it was a Starbucks reload or a notification that said your cart is expiring. Here's what I need you to understand. Those are not accidents. Those are features, and they are by design. The same consumer neuroscience, the same design principles that a jury just found harmful in social media are embedded into every major retail platform that you use. And let me walk you through the parallels. 1, the infinite scroll. It doesn't just exist on Instagram. It exists on Amazon, Shein, TikTok Shop. No natural endpoint, no moment where the app says, you've seen enough, maybe step away. You just keep going. 2, autoplay or one-click buying. Amazon's Buy Now button, the Apple Pay, Save cards, these remove the friction that gives your brain a moment to ask, do I really need this item? That pause is valuable and they have removed it. Number 3, notifications that tells you your wishlist item is on sale, someone else is looking at this, or your order is ready. These are engineered to interrupt you and pull you back into the spending loop, the same way Instagram pulled Kaylee back to the app. Number 4, the beauty filter problem. Social media shows you an idealized life. Aspirational content designed to make you feel like you're missing something. And then, conveniently, there's a product to fill that gap. The scroll and spend are not separate systems. They are the same designed system. Number 5, the gamification and loyalty apps. Starbucks stars, Sephora points, Amazon Prime, these are not rewards programs. These are retention tools. They create a loop that makes spending feel like winning. The dopamine hit isn't from the latte, it's from watching the Starbucks stars go up. And number 6, the buy now, pay later programs, now embedded at checkout at every retailer. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, these exist to remove the psychological friction of seeing the full price. When it looks like $17 today instead of $68, your brain doesn't register the real true cost. That's design, deliberate design. And here's the thing, no one is going to sue Shein on your behalf. No jury is going to award you $6 million for spending that happened on your watch. And the protection has to come from you. I have said it numerous times here at Sisters for Fi, and I will keep saying it. The fact that you overspend is not a character flaw. You are up against billion-dollar companies with teams of behavioral scientists, neuroscientists, and engineers whose entire job is to understand how your brain works and build systems that get around your better judgment. That is not a fair fight. When a jury in Los Angeles looked at what these companies did to a child, a little girl who started watching YouTube at age 6 and called it a design defect, they were saying something profound. The system was rigged, and the person inside it wasn't crazy for struggling. That is true for your finances too. You are not weak. You are not undisciplined. You are a human being with a normal brain navigating systems that were specifically designed to defeat your self-control. The first step in the Secure First Money method is not a budget spreadsheet. It's not a savings account. It's this. Know what's coming in, know what's going out, and understanding clearly what's working against you. You cannot secure your foundation if you don't see the ground beneath your feet. So what do you do with this information? Awareness is step 1. But awareness without action is just stress. The good news, I've already done the deep work on this, and I want to point you exactly where to go. Links will be in the description. If you want to understand the specific traps that are keeping you in debt, I did a full breakdown called the 6 debt traps designed to keep you broke. And yes, the word design is intentional. These aren't accidents. If you want to understand how your phone and your tech habits are quietly draining your budget, I covered that in detail in this video, how tech is quietly destroying your budget. We go through the design of apps, the subscription model, the one-click buying, and how to start dismantling it. If you want to understand how companies are now changing prices based on data about you, who you are, and what you already search for, that is called surveillance pricing. And it's exactly the kind of design manipulation we've been talking about. That video is here, and we also go through the Instacart investigation that happened with these kinds of surveillance pricing. And if you're ready to take action on the impulse buying itself, this video, the 7 ways to stop impulse buying, gives you concrete strategies, including some unconventional ones that have actually worked. And that is your action plan. Everything is linked below so you can navigate to the next video. A jury just told the world that the design of these platforms are causing real harm. That is not small. That's a turning point. When you understand the system, you can step outside of it. And when you step outside of it, you can start building something that actually belongs to you. That's what we do here at Sisters for Financial Independence. We don't do hype. We build real foundations. If this video opened your eyes even a little, please share it. Send it to a sister, a friend, someone you know who is tired of wondering where all their money went. And don't forget to subscribe because we are just getting started. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!